What's up, my polar princes and polar princesses? Today it's time to take a look at the Mamadukes of the polar royal family. It's the Polar Queen. Now, I faced one of these in the arena today, so that's one of the reasons. I mean, I know I wanted to do one before, and then I didn't, and now I'm like, you know what? I gotta do one. So, which one did I face? I think I faced the fire one, actually. The Brandia. Man, I don't even remember. But I remember thinking, wow, she's either lackluster or she has nothing special for runes. So let's take a look at what she does and how awesome she can potentially be, and all that fun stuff, right? Not just her, we'll take a look at all of them. So, I don't think too many people have her right now. Well, I mean, she's a natural 5-star and she just came out like a week ago, so that would make sense, right? First skill, Essence Explosion, attacks the enemy to inflict damage and weakens the defense for 2 turns with a 30% chance. Okay, and then the more Devilmon you feed her, it's gonna get better. She does have pretty decent attack power though, so similar actually to Asasis, because Asasis is one of those monsters, and I'll show you another reason why she's similar to Asasis. But Asasis is one of those monsters. She's like a support monster. She's got the AoE, and then she heals. You know, the AoE attacks the monsters and then heals, and then she does the shields. But this one is also. But Asasis actually has a pretty high attack power. That's the point I was trying to get at. Because I don't think a lot of people realize that Asasis actually does have pretty good attack. Almost close to Lucian's. She just doesn't ignore the defense. We have Aura of Dawn, creates a shield that's proportionate to your level, again like Asasis, to protect all allies for 2 turns and weakens the attack power of all enemies for 2 turns with an 80% chance. So this is actually pretty cool. It's like Asasis, but instead of increasing the defense, she weakens the attack power. But it's pretty similar. It's pretty similar as far as like the value that you get from this this skill. Could combo better depending on what other monsters you're using. And then we have the Touch of Mercy, attacks the enemy with an attack where the damage is increased by 30% for each harmful effect of the enemy. Removes up to 2 harmful effects of the enemy when the attack is over. So you don't want to remove the harmful effects of the enemy, but it's nice to have a massive amount of. She's an attack monster, and it's nice to have that extra damage for each harmful effect. So, for example, if you teamed her up with something like Orochi, the Wind Ninja, who does all those dots, or something else like that, then GG. That's a tremendous amount of damage. Tremendous amount of damage. The only thing is, like, I think one of the things is the team that I was fighting against really did not. They couldn't utilize that with the team that they were running. The Touch of Mercy wasn't really doing anything. So I think that's one of the things. They probably also didn't have that good of runes. And the Aura of Dawn, it seemed like if you have good resistance on your monsters, or you have something like Chloe, of course what I had, it's not going to, it's really not going to be as beneficial as the Asasis was, or is still. But Asasis is a pretty powerful monster to begin with. This you really need to combo this with a good team though, with a team where you're really gonna benefit from this skill. With all those doing those debuffs, and the leader skill increases the HP of ally monsters in the arena by 44%. This is a really good leader skill. You can combo this with things like Ramagas or Arnold or who else? Darien and Amin and stuff like that, where everything's based on HP. So this is nice combo as far as that is concerned. I think she's better than. I really want to see her 3rd skill. I want to see how much tremendous damage it can do, because I think it can possibly do a tremendous amount of damage. So I would love to see that. I just don't want it to remove the harmful effects. Come on now. Come on now. Also, the leader skill is not element dependent. So that's cool. So that is Brandia, the fire one. Then we have, who's the next one? Who's the next Polar Queen? Alicia. Ooh. So we have the first skill, it's the same. Alicia's an attack monster. Her attack and HP are not as high as the Brandia, though. So we have the first skill, decreases defense. Storm of Midnight attacks all enemies with a powerful storm. The damage increases proportionate to the enemy's attack speed. So that is good against teams that are running like Bernard. So that's good against that potentially. Or I mean, there's a lot of attack speed teams in arena right now. So that's gonna be good against teams like that. Who would it be good against? Who would it be good against? This is also good against like fire vampires and the fire griffins. So who? Oh, and Vanessa. Stuff like that. But there's a lot of speed. There's a lot of speed teams. But you have to work around that because she has a low base speed already. So you gotta kind of make sure that she doesn't get like stunned and frozen and all that stuff before or taken out of commission before she can actually do that. Frost Rush attacks all enemies with ice pillars. Gains another turn instantly if the enemy dies. Could be actually pretty good. Could be pretty good if you're not fighting against like a super tanky team. You might need to kind of work on your tempo for utilizing this one. Because it's really good if... I mean, you guys can see where this is really good if one of the opponents is like, oh, I'm almost gonna die, just finish them off with Frost Rush and make it so. Also, attacks all enemies and attacks all enemies. So this is good with Despair as well. Good with Despair. 2 AoEs. Leader skill increases the attack power of ally monsters in the arena by 44%. It's element independent, doesn't matter what element it is, and its attack power buff, like whoa. So that's also nice. That is also nice. Let's see. Let's look at the wind one. The wind one. Tiana. She looks like something from Bram Stoker's Dracula. So she's a support. And she has same speed. She's got a little bit less attack, more HP than the last one though, and less defense. We have the Essence Explosion. We already saw that. Storm of Midnight, same as the last one. Then we have the Wind of Changes. Removes all harmful and beneficial effects of all allies and enemies. Increases the attack gauge of all allies by 30%. This effect cannot be resisted. This I like. I like this. I think I like this one the best of all of them. Because this kind of evens out the playing field, and then it's like, hey, we're evening out the playing field, and then guess what? Oh, AoE attack gauge buff for my entire team. Thanks. Thanks for that. So yeah. I think this is going to be very cool to see in Arena. I think we're going to see a lot of her. I think we're going to... When people have her, they're going to use her. So, I think we're definitely going to see her. She's very cool. And then the leader skill increases the defense of ally monsters in the arena by 44%. So, that's very cool. Very, very cool. All these leader skills are very nice. I like all the leader skills for them. Let's see who else. No, yes, the elemental, yes. I know, you want attention. Yes, don't worry. I know you want attention. I like that wind one. Lenoa. Ooh. All of these are all Dracula's bitches. So she's got higher defense than attack. She's a support monster. She's got 11,000 HP. 111 speed though. We have Essence Explosion. Attacks the enemy, blah, blah, blah. We already saw that. Aura of Dawn. We already saw that. The same as the fire one. And then we have the Brutal Order. Recovers the turn of an ally instantly and decreases the cooldown by 2 turns. The target's HP will be decreased by 50%. This seems like it could potentially be shitty. Like, it's good. It's good. It's kind of like the Garuda skill, but better. Like the Garuda's, what is it, Resurge? Where he recovers the turn of an ally, but he doesn't decrease the cooltime, but he also doesn't decrease the HP. So I don't know if I love this one. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think that the HP decrease by 50% is just such a massive. You'd have to combo that with something. So you'd have to combo that with something, like an. It's just it's too situational. I don't know if I really like that though. I'm trying to find a way to like it, and maybe it could combo well with something else. But that's not. I like the wind one a lot better. And increases the resistance of ally monsters in the arena by 55%. Similar to, I think it's the same thing as the Wind Valkyria. I think it's all monsters and it's the arena, the same thing. Yeah, same thing, same exact thing. Okay. See, I'm not too crazy about the light ones, personally. Let's see. And then the Lydia. Ooh, hello Lydia. Essence Explosion. Storm of Midnight. Same thing as the water one. Inject Darkness. I think that was the title of a porn I saw. She's an attack monster too. Her speed is 96 as well. She's not as fast as the light one. Inject Darkness attacks the enemy to inflict great damage and leaves a cursing brand. The inflicted damage on the target with the brand is increased by 25%. So basically what I'm seeing is it's going to leave a kind of like a defense break, but not a defense break. So it's going to leave, I don't know if it's for a certain amount of turns or it's just forever until it's removed. I assume that it's a certain amount of turns. But yeah, it's like a curse. It's like poison, but not poison. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I would like to see that used some more, or used at all. That's something we haven't seen yet. I don't think there's any like even the new ones. I don't know. Maybe one of the other new ones has this. But I like that. That could be cool. That could be pretty cool. And then this increases the accuracy of ally monsters in the arena by 55%. I think a lot of the monsters that we want high accuracy on are going to have high accuracy to begin with. That's why I'm not... Unless you don't have good enough runes for them, or unless you kind of rely on the leader skill for the teams that you are doing like the accuracy for, like Tyron and Lure and stuff like that. So... I still like this wind one the best. Hold on. Let's go back to the wind one. Oh, not that one. No, stop. Don't do that. Stop. Oh, let's just look at this for a second. I wouldn't mind getting her. Don't like her outfit. Seems not as cool as the dark one, but love that skill. Love that skill. So if you guys, like I said, I just battled one in the arena. She seemed pretty lackluster, but I'm pretty sure it was the fire one. But actually, I'm positive it was the fire one. But Tiana, ooh, I would love to see her. I would not mind having her. I really like the Wind of Changes. I think that's a cool skill. I think it's a cool skill. But if you guys have her, or have not just her, if you guys have any of the Polar Queens and you've been using them, please please leave your comments below so everyone else can be like, oh yeah, oh I didn't even think of that, or you can be like, Juvega sucks, you stupid bitch, which is inevitably going to happen. But yeah, leave your comments below. Show everyone how you're ruining them, and yeah. So like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And hope you got some educations out of this. And I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.